Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parshas Mishpatim. So many laws, so little time. One of those laws is listed in Perek Beis, Pasuk Yud Zayin, and that's Machshefa lo Sechayeh. You're not allowed to let a witch live. You have to kill anyone who practices magic. This includes a male magician, a warlock, but most of the time it's practiced by the women, and therefore the Pasuk uses a Lashon Nekeva. But if the practice of magic is forbidden, why is it that one of the criteria that Rabbi Yochanan lists in Gemara Sanhedrin Pasuk Yud Zayin is that any member of the Sanhedrin, the great tribunal, the great courts, they have to have certain qualities, and these qualities include being tall, being good looking, being smart, knowing magic, Bali Shafim, knowing 70 languages, which is something that Mordechai, we know in the upcoming story of Purim, that he knew the 70 language because he was part of the Sanhedrin. So why is it that something that's forbidden, the members of the Sanhedrin who are such a high level are obligated to know? And in fact, the Lechem Mishnah says that the Rambam, Maimonides, says that of all these things listed as requirements for a member of the Sanhedrin, only two of them are essential. One of them is to be a Chacham, to be wise and learned, and the other one is to be someone who knows magic. So again, that's the main criteria. If that's something that is a deal breaker, if you don't have it when it's forbidden to do, the answer Rashi explains is that we need these members of the Sanhedrin need to know how to do magic, because if they're going to put these people to death for the crimes, they have to be able to offset the powers that these magicians have and be able to defeat them with their own powerful magic. And also, if they want to be able to prove that this is magic when they reveal this is the crime you did, they have to know magic in order to plead the case and not be offset again by the magic that the Machshefot can do. Interesting enough, the Otzar Plaos HaTorah, from which this entire Dvar Torah is based, it brings down a Talmud of the Vilna Gaon, Rabbi Yisrael Mishkalav, who wrote that the Vilna Gaon learned magic. Again, if magic is forbidden, how is it that our great Vilna Gaon is learning this? So the author of the Otzar Plaos HaTorah went to Reb Chaim Kanievsky about 7-8 years ago in 5773, and he asked him, why does the Vilna Gaon have to learn how to do magic? So the Reb Kanievsky answered, he says that Mashiach should come soon to the base of Mikdash, and when the Sanhedrin meet in the Lishkas Gazas, it's likely that he's going to be a candidate to be there, so therefore he has to prepare and know what you need to know in order to be a member of Sanhedrin. This reminds me of the story of Rav Moshe Tendler, my Rav in Muncie, that he said about his father-in-law, Rav Moshe Feinstein, that he was hesitant at one point to have a pacemaker put into his heart because he was afraid that he'd be a Baal Mum, and in his modesty he said that even though I don't know much Torah, but in this generation, it's likely I'd be picked as one of those 71 people, and I don't want to be a Baal Mum. But after review, they decided it was not something that would make him a Baal Mum, and therefore he had the procedure done. Unfortunately, Mashiach has not yet come, but now we know why the Sanhedrin have to learn the magic to be Balik Shafim, and in the same way, we also know why the Vilna Gaon was also someone who learned about magic. So thank you for listening. Have a magical Shabbos. Have a wonderful week.